Hey guys, TheGamingGeek here, and welcome to Tea Time with The Gaming Geek, a name I've just given to a series where I'll be discussing things that are going on in my life, just having a good chat with you guys, and yeah, tell you what's going on. And it's not anything that I'm gonna give a particular day to. You're gonna see it every single Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. But I'm just gonna do it whenever I feel I have, stuff to talk about and some updates to go on about. Because I haven't done a channel update for quite a while. It's not going to be so much a channel update this one, but it's just going to be talking about things going on, actually understanding into how frantic my life is at the minute, hopefully. But yeah, so my day today has been absolutely crazy. I have just not stopped from the moment I've woken up until the moment I got home. And got an interesting story. It's something that could only happen on one of these days happened. I had business this morning for one of my first lessons, and after that, my business teacher teaches ICT as well, and he, was going to go into the next class because it's a bigger ICT class to teach ICT. And I didn't have a lesson after that, so I thought, I'll stay in the business class, just nice and quiet, and just carry on with some of my work. So that was fine, and just getting on my work and all that, and then. As break time came, the bell goes off. I go, to log off, and as I'm about to get up, I hear the lock on the door, and the door gets locked. My business teacher just assumes that I'm not in the room and has just locked the door. So I'm like, okay, great. Well, I'm stuck in here now. So they're okay. All right, we'll just, I'll just stay here, break's only 20 minutes, I'll just stay in here, go back on the computer, probably look at some technology news. I like to keep updated on those kind of things. See how my uni application is going, see if I've had any responses yet. Have not, by the way, still waiting on that. And, yeah, the ends of break, fastly approached. 1 minute pass, break ends at 11. 11 came, I was like, okay, teachers are never there exactly on time, so, you give them a couple of minutes. 2 minutes past came. Nothing. 3 minutes past came, I was like, okay. And then 4, I was like, okay, there's something not right here. And I figured out that my business teacher had another ICT lesson at this period of time. So he hadn't bothered coming back into the business class because he was, he went straight after break to teaching the ICT class. So I'm still stuck in this room, and he at this point still doesn't know that I'm in there. So at this point, I'm missing a bit of my lesson. I actually have computing. And I thought, hang on, one of my friends is in computing right now, most probably, and it's only down the corridor, so I thought I'd call him and get him to get one of the ICT teachers to come and open the door. And, of course, my friend was in hysterics, because I'm casually calling him to say I've been locked in the room for a while. And, yeah, the ICT teacher that thankfully came to let me out was also in hysterics. That was locked in the room. But yeah, that's my brief story of the day. I got locked into a business room, and yeah, and since then I haven't stopped. I had my lunch at about 3:45. I had my lunch, and I hadn't really had breakfast. The breakfast I had was one of these yogurt drinks. That was about my breakfast. So it's been pretty crazy, and I'm shattered. I'm absolutely shattered right now. I almost put off doing a video, but I've been doing a video every day since the new year, and I don't really want to end that. I didn't really make a big announcement that I was going to do it. I kind of just in my mind was like, if I can, see how it goes. If I can keep it up. And I've been quite productive lately to do with video content. I've had lots of ideas and plans and stuff. Still working on one video series that should be coming out this week. I can't promise it because 2 nights in a row that I want to be working on this project to get it ready, and I haven't been able to. So. Wait and see. No promises. I just want to say as well, I'm most likely going to be permanently moving the weekly roundup upload date to Saturday. That's because we now record the podcast on a Friday, and when I was off for Christmas, I had the full day and I could record it and I could do both things at once, and that was fine. But now I'm back at school, I just don't think I can fit it in. It's either I try and cram it in, and the podcast. The weekly roundup would be rushed, and it wouldn't be good quality. But you see, it's not really what I want. I put a lot of effort into what I do, and I kind of want it to look the best it can. So I think by moving it to the Saturday, it gives me the opportunity to make it really good, and if I'm going to do it properly, kind of thing. So hopefully you guys don't mind that. Definitely this Saturday, this week, will be on a Saturday. And we'll just have to wait and see how it goes on for the next few weeks. For the podcast maybe moves recording date. The Friday is the best day for all of us for recording. It's difficult to find a day that fits us really well, and Friday does tend to fit us well. So yeah, I'm changing the way I'm recording the podcast as well. I'm using XSplit. I was using Fraps before, and it only recorded the big box, like the big main video box. I'm going to use XSplit now, so I'm going to be able to tell exactly what I want it to record, and we'll basically record the big box and all the little smaller webcam boxes, so you can see all our faces as well, as the big box. So hopefully that'll help. Also because it's not all like full screen. It's the big box won't be full screen. It won't. It should be less pixelated, slightly. We all, I think even the couple of us that have HD webcams. I don't, by the way. Like our internet isn't really great, so the quality isn't great. So we're trying our best to slowly get things looking as good as we can. But bear with us on that. But we had some good feedback from that. You guys seem to love it, and that's great. That's exactly what we want to see. I think we're going to have to slightly alter the name, though, of the podcast. I didn't know, someone mentioned it to me today, that there's actually a political party in the US called Tea Party. I didn't know, I didn't have a clue. So we're kind of like, well, if, say if the podcast did get really quite popular, it may cause us problems. So, it's just in case, I'm not saying, this is going to get really, really big. All I'm saying is, if it does, there's a possibility in everything. So if it does, it might cause us some problems. So we're going to just change it to the British Tea Party, I think. We've been discussing it. It's not confirmed. We'll have to wait and see the podcast. And I think we'll make a decision around then whether to do it or not. But the best option at the moment seems to be to change it to British Tea Party. Obviously, British Tea Party podcast for the podcast. But I will be, as it comes from my channel origin, I will be starting to use more British Tea Party rather than just Tea Party to make it sure. In the logo we have the British flag and stuff, but it's better sometimes just to be crystal clear with your intentions so that no confusion is met, considering that, someone did come up to me and tell me about it, so it's clearly obvious enough for someone to notice, so, yeah. And, yeah, that's all I really have for you guys. I don't really have a lot else to talk about, a lot going on. I've just been asked to help someone out with some filming work, paid work as well. I can't wait to be operating some professional cameras, and, getting some work experience in the field I want to work in the future, because I've applied for uni to do television broadcasting, video production, that kind of thing. So it's great fun. I love making videos, and why not follow a career where I can make videos? I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. So it's just, YouTube's inspired me, actually. YouTube helped me decide what I wanted to do, so it's a great thing to try. If you ever thought you might want to work in television or video production or something, start YouTube and see how you get along with it, because it really was the deciding point for me, whether or not I should follow it. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I have rambled on for 8 minutes, so apologies for that. If you guys made it this far, you guys are awesome, and thank you for watching. You can give it a like if you want, I don't really mind. Leave any comments below, anything I've been talking about. You can laugh in my face for being locked in a room if you like, I don't really mind. Having some new subscribers lately, hello to you guys. Thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, become part of the British Tea Party, and yeah, as always, drink tea and game on.